Oh, a long time no see. How's everyone here doing? Alright, here it is. Mega Man and Bass 2 on the Wonderswan. Still in all its Japanese glory. So let's get started. Apparently this is an extremely hard Mega Man game. What kind of options do we have here? That's good. So, new game. I'm going to be Bass today. There's a variety of different color schemes, and by a variety I mean black and white, brown and black, or green and black. I'm going for the green. So let's be Bass, because I'll probably want to be Bass. Hey, Larry Sane. Welcome back. And for those of you still kicking around, how you doing? Alright, you still got all your standard bassy things. It's loud in my ear. Alright. I think I can afford to do this. There, that's just what I want. Yeah, I just heard about this game, like, in the past year or so, and felt compelled to play it today, so we'll see how balls hard it is. Because Mega Man and Bass 1 was hard enough, let alone number 2 here. I could probably get that, but I don't want to push my luck yet. Again, I don't have to be so systematic, because I'm Bass. I like how he does, like, a little hip thrust in the air. Ooh, that's a big screw. Thrust your pelvis. Bass watching a little too much Duck, man. Let's not fall in the spikes. Not die via spikes. Getting killed by this me tool, how embarrassing. That's... okay, you can't dash that way, apparently. Maybe I can't even get down there. Hey, Kodomole, what's up? You know, all of a sudden the computer doesn't want to cooperate as much. I don't know what I did that was so different today. Other than not use Elgato. Then again, it's not like I ever used this. Oh yeah, I wanted to actually check its... I need to close this. Yeah, it's using a fair amount of resources. Like half the CPU. But now that that's closed, it should use it ever so slightly less. Here we go. Opening level. So for like a Game Boy type of thing, this is my first experience with Wonderswan anything. And for Game Boy type, well, it's not Game Boy, but handheld, I should say. Can I actually get that? I might not be able to with Bass. I'll dash and decide if it's a thing I can get. How do I dash? That way. I don't know, I think he ducks enough. Yeah, okay. He's definitely not getting under there, though. And wait, that looked fishy. Probably nothing I can do about it, but... Well, I'm being awfully logical about this whole thing. Okay, so how do I dash again? It's down and... okay. Okay, maybe we'll work now. Hopefully. No, this is a Wonderswan, Douglas. It's, I don't know if it actually came out in... Am I still live? I look like I might barely still be live. Back live. I don't know if you caught any of that, Douglas, but yeah, it's not Game Boy, but Wonderswan. Which I don't think we actually got out here. In fact, we must not have, because we definitely didn't get this game, had we. So I don't know what kind of story this game has, but... nothing I can really translate. See how rough and tumble it is. I find there's not, like, a ton of screen crunch. Not as much as I thought there'd be. I'm just imagining if this is anything like the first Mega Man in base, there's no way that I'm gonna want to play this with Mega Man. At least the first time through. Alright, let's not... Guess it's that. Alright, there we go, much better. You hear? Hear what? So you've been playing quite a lot of Mega Man lately. I've been trying to play Mega Man games on Mondays. So here we are again. Oh, again, I don't know how necessarily how much longer I'll keep up with it, but for now I'm doing some Monday Mega Man hijinks. A lot of my problem with it is that I'd rather not... Like, say I wanted to play Mega Man Legends, for instance. I don't want to only, like, play a part of that once a week. I'd rather a Mega Man Monday thing be like a one-off kind of Mega Man game. And to that regard, I'm not sure how many more I have. I think that's a health. Up there. Good, I needed that. Big time. Hey, Fred, what's up? This is Mega Man in Base 2. Japanese exclusive. On the Wonderswan. Which is supposed to be really hard. And so far, it's been, you know, challenging enough, I guess. If for no other reason than instant death spikes. Oh, we don't have the gates. Doesn't have the technology for that. Not worried about burning out Mega Man? Oh, I am worried about it. I'll probably do this a few more times, but then eventually I'll just transfer to not, you know, just play on my regular thing. Oh, this is, what? I forget what Mega Man game this is from. Probably Mega Man base, but I forget. This is gonna take forever. But if this is all he does, I think we'll be okay. Damn. Hopefully we have the checkpoint. Do I just stay in the same spot? Is that a strategy? Not really. Might take a while. What happened to Final Fantasy V? Oh, well, the hour was up, so it was time to... Oh, that was taking damage out of me? Yeah, the hour was up, so we had to, I saved it, sent the state to Karmajolt, and he'll continue Final Fantasy V whenever he feels so inclined. He's been pretty, vigilant about it lately, so you might expect, an FF5 tag team livestream from him tomorrow. He seems to be doing them, like, earlier in the day. So bear that in mind if you want to try and catch it. But if you're on his Discord, he always posts it. He posts it in my Discord too, so... Yeah, for those of you that couldn't tell, we left them off fighting the Stingray, but we did get hit with Big Guard. So we, hopefully we'll have that. I imagine we got set up pretty good. I gotta stop that. There's probably a... Yeah, let's do that instead. That's a safer way of doing this. Just gotta time it a little better. I'm trying to be greedy. I shouldn't be greedy against this green devil. Or whatever color devil you want him to be. Yeah, that's a huge downside of base, is... Boss battles take forever. Oh yeah, I was gonna put some, like, sirloin meatballs in. I still might do that. I just forgot. Yep, just gonna be a lot of this. He's being kind with his tendencies. Still not out of the woods, though. I keep getting big for my britches. I'm not gonna hit him early, so... Let's just make sure we don't get hit again. Because it only takes, like, a handful of mistakes for me. There's gonna be, like, another couple of minutes, at least. Curious to see what this game has in store, what makes it so super difficult. I wonder if it's gonna be like cheap difficult or just legit difficult. Because there's that one king boss in Mega Man and base. I couldn't imagine fighting it as Mega Man. Like, obviously it's doable, but it'd be hell on wheels. But we seem to have more health than them in general, so... So I don't know what it is about ZSNES that's so stressful on my computer. Maybe I should try SNES 9X, maybe that would work better. Although I don't know if we can swap saves that way. So maybe don't do that? I don't know. I just don't get why it's been so stressful. Like, streaming Persona just fine the past 2 days, but... ZSNEX, too much. 25-year-old game, too stressful. So, Harv, do you have a favorite of the first 5 Final Fantasy games? Well... My knee-jerk reaction is to say 4, but the more I play 5, the more inclined I am to think that 5 is the superior one. 4 is just extremely nostalgic for me, because it's like... pretty much first RPG I ever played through and beat. I guess I beat Dragon Warrior first, but I don't really remember it. But Final Fantasy IV I played through a ton. So yeah, I don't know what the story is. Yes, probably. I probably want yes. Yeah, let's save it here. And there's probably a shop. Probably just right here. Okay, free life. Oh, there's the cat. There's Tango. How much is Tango? I can't afford it. Well, how about we just get killed first before we even worry about any of this stuff? How do I even tell how much they... Oh, it tells you here how much they cost. So we need way more screws. I don't know what any of it does. So we'll just save up, I guess. Yes. There we go. Hey, Lich King, how you doing? Long time no see. I didn't even know this existed. Yeah, I only found out about it very recently. Playing Mega Man and Bass, I think, is when I found it. Hey, Stanley, what's going on? Ziggler, new IC champ. Right on. How many is he up to now? 4? I forget. Alright, so after playing Final Fantasy 1 to 4 now, recently, I agree 4 is the best of those, but yeah, 5 is really good. I feel like 5's just underrated over here, because a lot of people just missed it. If you didn't play it on Anthology, then probably didn't play it at all. Well, I don't know who any of these are, so let's just start at the top and see who we can beat. Dangan, man. Like Danganronpa. So he's like a missile or something. Ready? What is this? Donkey Kong? Those platforms? So yeah, I hear this is a very hard Mega Man game. And so far it hasn't been too kind to me. We'll see if I can get some rage, some base rage. At least we got that double jump. Ah! We'll miss that too. Oh well. Oh no. With base, it's just everything he does takes forever to kill people. But he's so much better for the levels with the double jump. So much more efficient. We gotta get all the screws we can muster. So let's. 5 times, alright. Yeah, I hope I got my internet issues sorted out finally. Ah, you've been having internet issues, that's no fun. What? Oh, I was gonna say, how are we at the boss already? But that's not some guy that looks like a missile, in any case. Don't hit me with, like, Mother Brain SpaghettiOs. It's in Metroid. I keep... okay. I think we got this. Just don't get hit by this angry Cheerio. It's gonna take 45 minutes, but we'll go. We only have the 1 life. I probably should have just succumbed. Bullet Man, yeah, I guess, alright. More like Mario. The B for Mega Man X? Yeah, I guess so. That was almost a spiky demise. Well then. Maybe farm a bit. Or slowly progress forward. I thought that was gonna Figure my hitbox wasn't all encroached on. Well, I need that. And we're base, so there's really no reason that we shouldn't get it. Other than I didn't get it. And I'm not getting that either, so let's continue. So much for that. Easy, you square. Murderous cube. Okay. That was pleasant. There we go. Yeah, let's continue. Let's at least put 2 lives worth into this level. This sounds so much like Breath of Fire 3 music. I'm trying to think specifically where it's reminding me of. Like, I'm remembering the... like, the greenhouse place in, like, the last half of the game. Like, this part's a little upbeat for it, but it still just has that Capcom sound to it. That's probably all I'm hearing. The Capcom noises. That was a little brazen. Yeah, become one. I don't know why those things homing screws me up so much. Maybe I could zoom around a bit more too to get extra shots in. That did it. Drop me goodies. No goodies. Just nothing other than progress. I'll take progress. This was for the Wonderswan, which I'm pretty sure we didn't get. Why'd I think it took 7 hits? Guess it was 9 hits. I don't know why I fell for that again. This isn't really the game to be not cautious. Even though I'm just kind of being hasty. Let's actually get this time. I guess that's a trickier jump than it looks. Or I'm just underestimating it and it's paying me dearly. I'm paying dearly for it. Alright. There, this is as far as I got. Falling things. Can I, like... What? I have to, like, zoom? How do I get past that? I didn't see that there. Somehow I didn't see that. Okay, we're not that far behind, I guess. Might not even want to do this level yet, but let's feel it out. Maybe I should just do this. They don't seem to do a lot of damage, so just tank it and move on. I didn't hit the button in time. Seems like you're just kind of better off not fighting a lot of this stuff with base. It takes so long to get them. We barely have any health gone from our efforts. Can I air dash? I don't think I can, even though I'm convinced I can. I guess do stuff like that. Just edge forth. Okay, Cog, do you really need to take 20 hits? The answer is yes, apparently so. I'll take a screw anyways. You should play Mega Man 8-bit deathmatch. What the hell's that? I've never heard of that. Hey, Vile, what's up? Was the intro stage the same? I don't think so. It was not from the original Mega Man in base. We did have to fight a demon, so a yellow demon, so I don't know, maybe. I forget how it started. But now we're just fighting Bullet Man. Like, it's Bullet Man the stage? Dangan Man. I can't get that yet. Was the Wonderswan itself only released in Japan? I believe so. Okay, here's the boss. So, let's see if this is even tangible at the moment. See how tough he is. Okay, so jumping is crucial. I'm thinking I'm gonna want to come back for him. Was it the green jello demon? Yes. Also, this isn't necessarily green. I can... How'd I do that? Make it this color. Let's make it this color for a bit. Let's just change colors every so often. Just for fun. This might not actually be too bad. Once I just stop getting hit. Yeah, it might just be a lot of that going on. Get all up close. Dodge. Yeah, if I can just do that every time. If that's all he does, which I can't imagine, but I don't know. I'm gonna try another one first, though. Stage select. Let's try, I don't know, cup of ramen noodles, man. Conro, man. Okay. M11 will have the evil purple Eddie that steals items on the ground and runs away. What a bastard. You'll have to shoot them down to retrieve pickups. I'm kinda surprised it took that long for them to have a bad boy Eddie. Now all of a sudden I want Alpha Getty, because I said that for some reason. Random bodily cravings. I thought that might fall on the spikes. I wouldn't rule it out. But also, if I remember... I don't like those. But hey, it's part of the difficulty. But I remember a huge part of the difficulty in Mega Man in base, playing as base, was getting a boss powered. So fighting the bosses doesn't take like 12 minutes. Okay. Just take 20 hits, that's fine. BRB, right on, Douglas. Could just do that, I guess. If they shoot diagonally, we're gonna find out. Oh, we're good. Love how Base thrusts his hips when he jumps. It's a crack up. I should be making more of a conscious effort to be jumping at all times. What's happening? Yeah, don't. How about don't do that anymore? Well, I'm still alive. Am I going over there, though? I'm probably screwed. Okay. Game was at least nice enough for that. Scissors? But I don't have rock, we can't beat him. What? What's happening? Just random mines on the ground? Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch is a mod of the Quake engine, making it an arena shooter with Mega Man characters and bosses. Is that so? That's the first I ever heard of that. Have you tried it? How is it? Seems you didn't compose any original music for this game. Yeah, so far that's not seeming like the case. It's weird how we never got the Wonderswan, but it seemed like kind of a halfway big thing in Japan. Like, maybe not quite Game Boy level, but... That didn't do what I wanted. Keep going. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna turn around for some reason. At least we got the halfway point, or third way point, or what have you. Probably no E-tanks in this game, too. I hadn't even really considered that. Because of the music and gameplay, this feels like an expansion. Yeah. More than a sequel. I wasn't really sure what to expect going into this. All I heard about is that it's pretty dang difficult. But so far, compared to the first one, I'm not finding it, like, disproportionately difficult or anything. Like, I died this much in the first Mega Man in base. Let's just keep going. So can I just not hit you? No, I just have to be specific. Well, I'll whittle away then. I also have no idea if this even compares to the length of Mega Man in base. Like, for all I know, there's only these 4 bosses. Yeah, screw it. How am I supposed to get by that? No, like, for real. What a load of crap that is. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Oh yeah, give me that now, you game. The fireman. I'm gonna get stonewalled here in a second anyway. Well, I'll be coming back here. I'm not feeling confident in my knowledge of stuff. Maybe this game is unbeatable and no one's bothered to test it? Maybe. Can you jump while climbing? I have no idea. Yeah, seemingly. I couldn't there, though. Do they really expect you to do it like that? Seems like it. Anyway, let's go to another level. Well, or not. Must be a hole somewhere I can... Yeah, let's do another level. Try something else here. Stage select, that's better. Fan man. Aircon man. Aircon man. Because air conditioner man doesn't fit. Push start, okay. What? What's happening? What? Sorry? This is like a Wonderswan thing, I guess? What's happening right now? Okay. I have to use the joypad here for some reason. Guess we just have to deal with it. Bit error. Okay, let's start again. I mean, at least try. Continue. I guess that's just the Wonderswan thing. It's not like we really lost any progress. Okay, let's try Samurai Man here. Come on. Kamusa Man. Had you beaten any Robot Masters? Nah, I had collected some screws, but that's about it. It's not that big of a deal, it's just inconvenient. I should probably be save stating it though. Like if I'm gonna have to periodically worry about that happening. Ooh, totally just caught a light. Just fell right on my head. I don't know. It's an awful lot of these. Although they're not as dangerous as they look, you can kind of snuggle up pretty close with those spikes. For sure, let's do one of those. Big one of these things. How big are your lasers gonna be? Pretty large, it seems. At least they're not instant death lasers. You flip-flop between them? No? You just guess, apparently. Just don't be in striking distance, I guess. Then up. I guess it's a pattern. I guess the game can have a pattern. Love how things take like 100 hits with base. What if each stage's music gives a hint towards weaknesses? Maybe. I hadn't even considered that. Shouldn't you try Acorn Man stage again? Because if it's truly unbeatable, you won't be able to complete the game. I'll try it again after this. After I game over. It was just like a Wonderswan thing I wasn't expecting, because you have to turn the game. You have to turn it for certain reasons. And when it turned, it made my controller like have to control with the joypad, because I didn't set the controls properly. Because I wasn't sure what that was referring to, but that's what it was. I totally could have gotten that. That was... Grab it while you're down there, base. Stop bugging me. Oh great, more of these. Bunch of screws. Maybe more screws? I wouldn't be opposed to that. Oh, that hit me. I'll take health, as always. Another free man. I'm a free man, or at least I collected one. Thought that was actually going to get me that bubble. I don't quite have a feel for the hitboxes yet. Probably the safest way. I don't want to get slimed. I feel like I could just do this. Yeah. So let's do that. Yeah, yeah. All up in position. Stand here, I think. Here. Good old double jump to save the day. Double jump MVP. Well, we're back at the boss. Conro Man first. Morso. And Aircon weak to flame. Everyone else is weak to cyclone. Even the last boss. That's so lame. You'd never suspect it, but that's lame. Am I fighting Conro Man right now? I forget. Oh, that health meter's a little unacceptable, don't you think? I can't hurt him? At all? What's this crap? Seriously, I can't hurt him like this. That's all kinds of stupid. Or am I have to hit the right one? Have to shoot him in the head? What am I missing here? Can I buy stuff? Not really. Let's try Aircon Man's level again. No. Actually, I wanted yes. Yes. Hey, Azure, what's up? Won't be here long. That other boss's health bar that big? Not even close. I forget which one. Conro Man. I think that might have been the first one. But yeah, I wanted to check this to see how this is going to go down. Alright, yeah, it even tells you. It's like, we're moving the stage, so... Alright. Kind of an unexpected thing here. Alright. Forgive the tininess of this. I hope this is gonna make sense. It's like, why else? Like, why shrink the screen like this? It's bound to be like a very vertical level. Okay, for areas like this, I'm kind of down with it, but... Like that. Those are spikes. I realized it at the last second. Yeah, that is an interesting feature. Do you even know what you bought? I don't think I bought anything. I think that was me exiting. At least I hope it was. But I think I was on the energy displacer, or whatever you call it. That item that distributes weapon energy to whichever attack needs it. But it is a handheld, so... I just didn't know this was a thing. Well, I don't think this is the next level I want to go to anyway. Well, I'm just gonna get killed by the spikes anyway. Speedrunner strats. I'm shocked I didn't get spiked on. Alright. Well, let's just... Well, maybe he'll drop a big thing of health, who knows. Yeah, at least get the screws. Nothing else. I can't actually get through there. Are you serious? Could Mega Man even get through there? I don't have a hole like that if I can't go through it. Not that way. I can't, okay. Hey, it's... squid. I guess this is all I do. I have an idea. Have all of the health. Thank you. How would Mega Man kill that octopus? Good question. I have no idea. Yeah, I'll definitely want to get the base weapon upgrade and stuff. Right now, I'm just kind of feeling the levels out. So everything's kind of expensive in this game. Like, I think a free life is 200 screws. So I may as well buy everything else first. Before I even... Yes, sir. Getting damn healths. I'd at least like to get murdered by the boss. Do I need him? I'm inclined to believe so. Oh, come on. I mean, you could have landed on it. again. I don't know what you do, but I'm gonna shoot you from here because I have the technology. As if I made that jump. Okay. Well, there's probably that thing that I can use for, like for spike resistance. Didn't think I'd actually go down. Oh yeah, I can't shoot through walls with these. I don't like that. Like, I'm toast anyway. Oh, it goes the way I look. Have to be, like, right there. That has to be something over there. Worth it. Oh, gonna be a while. Grab a bar of Snickers, yeah. Good idea. Yeah, maybe it dies when you kill enough meat-holes. Yeah, it must. Yeah, too bad Mega Man was never programmed to aim different directions. Yeah, what an innovation by Dr. Wily. I think that's the boss room here. Right air con, man. I pushed start. Well, that's start, I guess. Okay. There, just as I wanted. After this, I might start abusing save states. Or else we will be here all day. Not that I'm in a massive rush. Now. Don't be like that. Although we might be able to kill him, he's being kind of gentle right now. And if this is a thing he does regularly... I don't know if I can get crushed by those, they push me around, I know that much. So as opposed to regular airman, aircon man. I wonder if I could actually get some health from those. I might actually get them. Which would not break my heart. This isn't... I don't really want to go through this level again. If I can help it. Yeah, boy. Hey, Raging Macho Man X, what's going on? Yeah, need flame for Aircon. Or I'll just kick his arse, I guess. And Cyclone is strong to everything, apparently. So. Is this a fan game or legit? This is a legit game, Japan only. Made on the Wonderswan in 1999. It's no wonder you haven't heard of it. I only just heard of it very recently. Yeah, legit for Japan, Wonderswan. Yeah, well, air conditioners were designed for comfort, not killing. Yeah, so it only lends the reason. Okay, so, well, I should probably just save up for this. Or I could buy Tango. I don't want that yet. Let's go back. Yes. Wonderswan, never heard of it. Yeah, the Wonderswan never came out in, the US, as far as I know. Let me... Conroe Man first. Homicide Aircon weak to flame. So... We're weak to Cyclo... I don't know, let's fight you. Find a Dangan Man, I guess you're weak to Cyclo. Why does she sell both Mega Man and base heads? Good question. The technology, they couldn't just have... It couldn't just say 1-up, and it gives you a 1-up. That'd be too much, I guess. What Mega Man game is this from? Because it just makes me think Breath of Fire 3. Though I'm wondering at this rate if, yeah, it's probably just as well I did that. Continue. Is this an emulator? It is. Wonderswan emulator. Probably wouldn't... There's probably no way to capture it natively off of the Wonderswan. I should see what other kind of games are on the Wonderswan. It might have had some... Well, I was gonna say RPGs, but they probably wouldn't be translated. Because I know Final Fantasy I was remade for Wonderswan. I wonder what else might be on here that would tickle my fancy. Ah. I wanted that. Yes, sir. Maybe I'm just kind of used to Mega Man and bass a little bit. I think it's when playing Mega Man and bass, we were like, I don't know, what, 2-3 hours in before I even beat a boss? And that was after massive save state abuse. All the music I heard so far has been from... Okay, from the first Mega Man and bass. It feels like we're still playing the first game. Oh, Dynamo Man's music. Gotcha. This is probably part of the reason why it never came out here. It's just kind of like a Japanese experiment of some sort, I guess. It's kind of funny how, like, so few people have heard of it. But if it was never released out here, I guess. But then again, we have to worry about getting, like, another, like, an actual Mega Man and bass remake. Which they just don't seem to want to give us for some reason. Outside of the GBA port. I guess that's just trickier than it seems. I can't shoot those ones. I could only shoot Aircon Man's ice cubes. And normally the game is black and white, but this... I don't know if it's like a Wonderswan thing you can just change, but... You can choose yellow and black or green and black. I was doing green and black, now I'm on the yellow and black. And we got through a boss, so I'll just pretend this is the magic color, even though I just died. Oh yeah, last time I was like, yeah, let's just rush by them, because they take no damage from me. Or I take no damage from them, rather. So now I can try to get this again. Have to touch the ground to double jump again. I wonder if we'll be able to play as base as Mega Man 11. Might be like DLC or some such thing. Alright man, if you can legit beat Mega Man Unlimited, you can do anything. Fair enough. That is hands down the most difficult Mega Man game ever played, Mega Man Unlimited. For those of you that may have missed it. Let me tell you, that was not a great game to decide to play off of, like, very little sleep. I just remember being in Jetman's level at one point, dying, and just being like, I'm done! Come back to this later. Yeah, we did it. I didn't really need it there, but we did it. Yeah, that game gives you E-tanks. Thank heavens. But it does also have that one-hit death mode. And I know people have done it. There were people in the chat when I was playing it that had done it, but... You know. Kudos to you beating Mega Man Unlimited on the one-hit death setting. I just don't care enough, personally. I've never really been, like... As far as a lot of games go, I'm not, like, a perfectionist about it so much. I would like to get an A, but I don't need 100% if you get what I'm saying. And being able to play through a Mega Man game without getting hit isn't really, something a challenge I care to do. I don't mind playing otherwise hard-as-hell levels, though. Alright, so we'll just... Let's just get his pattern back down before I start using Cyclone. I don't want to waste any of the points. But if this is all he does... Yeah, I should have jumped. Then jump before the missiles hit. I did it again. I did it again. Alright. I wonder if I can L and R. Because I could set L and R, I'm pretty sure. No, maybe not. Maybe I just imagined it. Oh, don't be so sensitive. There we go. So if I understand this correctly, he should be weak to Cyclone. Is he ever weak to Cyclone? Goodness. Wow! That's like Metal Man levels of cheese. Goodness. Well, I'll take it. Forte Vulcan. Hey, Dorian Scott, how you doing? What's up? Saw you're streaming some Mega Man, and so I dropped in. Oh, hey, come to the right place. Mega Man in Base 2, which we never actually got here. This is gonna be one of the most ridiculous-looking robot masters in the history of the franchise. I would have to agree. Looks pretty absurd. So far, we're kind of just motoring through this, I feel like. It's really hard. If I finish this up, like, really quickly, I might bang out an hour or two of Persona 5. We'll see. We'll see how long this takes. Yeah, Mega Man Base underrated. Yeah, it is a shame. Yeah, Cyclone does repeatable damage. That's busted. Bastard. But I'm fine with it. Now I guess I just choose one or the other. Let me just... Bag and common. Okay, so the other two are just weak to flame. They seem to really, not care about the weakness in this one. Was Infune at all involved in this? I guess I'm asking, you know... You guys are probably just as in the dark as I am about this one. I just remembered now that I forgot to post that I was doing the Final Fantasy V live stream on Karma Jolt's Discord. I just remembered. Too late now. We'll have to watch the VOD. I wonder how much of the, like, the vertical scrolling we're gonna have to do. Wonder if there's any, like, Englishy kind of games in the Wonderswan, or otherwise games we could play for the Wonderswan that don't really require English, much like this one. Because my mind defaults to RPG, but I don't know if there's any, like, new ones. Or, like, hidden RPG gems on the Wonderswan. I'm inclined to think there might be, like, one or two, but... If they're not translated, what's the sense? I just don't know what kind of patching community the Wonderswan has. Everyone knows who the final boss really is, right? I mean, I could hazard a guess, but I don't want to say because I'll be embarrassed if I'm wrong. Good shot. I gotta... Kudos for that shot. Some furious foot shufflers outside my apartment. I just heard them. Probably the Wonderswan wasn't a Japanese exclusive handheld. Yeah, because, like, even when I was... I can't remember how old I was, but I don't even know if I was 20 when I first heard of the Wonderswan. It's like, I feel like it was kind of a big deal in Japan. Yeah, the past while I've been playing, the odd Mega Man thing on Mondays. If you didn't know. Like, part of my conflict with doing that at this point, though, is I don't want to do, like, multi-part stuff. I mean, I could. Maybe there's no harm in it, but... Oh, yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that either. Well, that's a nice shield for you. Did I get a free man there? I can't tell. No, I don't think I did. Oh yeah, this dude. Just stay here and don't worry about it. It's like just the perfect amount of shots. It might have been better if I was over yonder first, but... There, and then the floor respawns. Notice, welcome to the chat cave. What? Just noticed, welcome to the chat cave. I was just playing Batman Returns from Master Quest system, what a coincidence. Yeah, base's weapon is really weak in this game. What, did Batman show up? I didn't see him. I don't know. Because we do get the Batman here. Yeah, the Batman, yeah, also comes to chat with us from Gotham City during his free time. He came up at the chat cave. Yeah, to reference the Batcave. Oh, unless, Vile, you said chat cave. Oh, yeah, there we go. Welcome to the chat cave. Gotcha. Threw me off for a second. But yeah, I'm all about the, Now, the past week or so, I've been playing Persona 5, and later this week, probably tomorrow, I'll be playing more Resident Evil 6, but, like, by and large, I play a lot of old-school stuff. I was doing PS1 RPGs for months. Oh, I thought I was gonna bite the bullet there. Ah, I missed the screw. I could probably get that now. Oh yeah, and Cyclone. What about... this? Okay, that won't work. Well, we're just not getting that then. Yeah, flying scissors. If only we had rock. What an overly sensitive controller. Stop it. I did it last time. Okay, that works. Fine, I'll do that. Oh yeah, and I can't get that health because I'm not the Mega Man. Just some bassist. Getting in big trouble. Yeah, I still have to play Maverick's Harv, man. Whenever I decide to play Command Mission, I might play that right before. I haven't forgotten about it, I'm just thinking about how I want to go about it. Alright. What do you like? Cup of soup, man? I forget what your deal is. I guess you're like some sort of fireman. Burner. Like, burner top man. So are you going to be weak to this? Maybe not. Maybe Cyclone. Let's try! Well, that doesn't work. Cyclone, OP. Remember back in the day when Metal Man was like the most OP ability? I think Cyclone took its crown. At least as far as bosses go. Yeah, smooth animation of those flamethrower enemies. Flame mixer. Ah, there we go. Yes. Let's buy that base shot, because I think we have... Oh, we still don't have 300. Well, we're gonna. Musaman. Nah. I forgot I started kinda early. I'm like, whoa, it's still like early. Might need every last one of those minutes, depending on how this goes down. But I feel like I'm over the hump right this second, because we beat a boss. We beat Aircon Man first. Although this might be nigh impossible without Mega Man, or with Mega Man. Well, I might even do that next Monday, just play through as Mega Man. I could do it now, but I'm just like... I don't know. Although I'm kind of speaking too soon, it's not like I've gotten to the end. I get to the Wily type stages, I mean the final stages. I might be eating those words. Oh, Dorian, you gotta go. Alright, well thanks for stopping by. I'll, hope catch you again. Yeah, I guess it was too much for the game for that weapon absorption animation. Strange how while watching this and hearing the music, and you talking, I can still hear Persona's 5. Oh, like the battle music? The battle music in that game's been seriously stuck in my head for a while now. Oh, this doesn't replenish between battles? Between levels? I guess that's not gonna work. Oh, I should have paid more attention. That sucks. Or I could have just done it legit to begin with. Hey, Mr. Dizzle, what's going on? Yeah. Never see him coming. Like the only lyrics I've been able to suss out so far. Not that I've been listening super closely. And anytime I'm listening to music while playing the games, I only have one earbud in. Because I can't hear myself correctly if I have both earbuds in and it bothers me. Yeah, really, Really digging the Persona 5 at the moment. Long overdue me, like, giving a Persona game a fair chance. This seems like, you know, it was a good one to start with. That's the correct answer. Well, minus the getting hit by those. Or rather, how they probably expect you to get through this with Mega Man. You're welcome to perish. Thanks. Yeah, that too. Gotta listen to that song by itself sometime, without the other game sounds. Mr. Joseph. First, my first Persona as well. Makes me want to give the others a go. Yeah, I've heard good things about the anime, but I probably won't catch it. I still need to watch, the recent season of Supernatural. Well, at least we got the checkpoint. Which I could watch at any time, I just don't. I don't think of it a lot of the time. Even though I don't think I've cancelled my Netflix account yet. Although I probably should, because I'm not watching it. Like, that would buy me, you know, a meal. I mean, if I was gonna be like that about it, I'd just buy it for a month every year when the new season comes out on Netflix. I'm guessing it's there, still. I watched a season of it there. I was also watching Attack on Titan, but it was during... Oh, come on. During, let's stage select, actually, because I can get that base booster. Yes. Are these the same price? I have to look. Yeah, they are. Okay. I agree, it doesn't seem like a great Persona. It does seem like a great Persona to start with. I bet this would be much tougher using that old Guitar Hero controller. Yeah, I don't think, like, PlayStation games, there's just too many buttons to deal with. Super Nintendo games, you can make it work. Game Boy Advance, it works pretty well. But yeah, Super Nintendo, there's, like, just enough buttons that you can, like, fudge it. That was just something I stopped doing. But it kind of makes me wonder if I should start doing it again. Because I was doing it before anyone really found me. And then I started live streaming, and I did use the Guitar Hero controller a little bit. But then I just stopped, and never went back to it. Maybe I could do a Mega Man... like, a Mega Man Legacy Collection... live stream with the Guitar Hero controller, or when the new... No, I wouldn't be able to do it with the new X collection. I'm just curious if now that I have a little bit of traction, if it'd be more of a draw than when I was first doing it. Or if it would be, like, same difference. Probably worth experimenting with. Party trick, you know. Aircon Man is the catalyst of this entire game. Yeah, everyone's falling like dominoes. Yeah, that was a good one to be able to beat first. Oh, yeah. Well, what did I... Do I have to equip? Are those saying the same things? Oh, would you please? I don't know. I'm gonna try that again. I'd like to try to... well, let's just get that. No, I didn't get the weapon displacer thing, did I? Well, it's... maybe I did. It's acting like I did. Thought I didn't. I could be mistaken. Because it keeps recovering it, so... I think after all the bosses, you go straight to the final boss stage? Maybe. Marvel shows, Stranger Things on the Ranch, Ozark, and Trailer Park Boys, really the only things I watch on Netflix. I'm just so out of touch with, like, TV series. Like, I'm pretty much, like, either exclusively gaming or YouTube. Oh, YouTube, like, gave me the worst blue balls today. Because I went to open my dashboard or whatnot, and I saw something that said, like, paid subscriptions, and I was like, oh, my monetization get enabled? It's like, no, I just have access to YouTube Premium. Which, to be fair, I've wanted for a bit. I don't know when exactly I'll go ahead and get the subscription, but... like, I've humored doing YouTube, like, getting YouTube Red for a while, because I just like the idea of... well, if it means I don't get ads, and also I can more directly support the creators I like, it's a win-win. Although now anyone under 1,000 subscribers, I guess, just doesn't get paid, so... so there's that. But no ads? If that's still a thing. Like, I mean, it's YouTube Premium, not Red. I don't know if they changed anything. It seems to be available in Canada now. Oh, that's... okay, it is working, because I'm doing way more damage. Yeah, now I'm shooting things like a sane amount of times to kill them. Worth it. It's weird how the... oh yeah. Will this work? No? Okay. You see how they split the new seasons of Arrested Development? I haven't. Yeah, YouTube seems bugging me to get Red free for a month. Never seen that show, heard good things about those. Same here. Hey, Quill Valero, welcome. Yeah, Mega Man and Bass 2 for the Wonderswan. I'm not, like, exactly thrilled to pieces with it, but it's more neat to just play this very unknown Mega Man title. And to see how rough it is, because I heard it's pretty tough. But we're doing okay at the moment, so... but that could all change with some castle magic. That worked out. Ah. AMC did the same with the final season of Breaking Bad. That's another series I should watch, Breaking Bad. I watched... I don't think I saw the whole first season, but I watched, like, half of it. I didn't watch quite enough to completely hook me, but I'm pretty sure I could have gotten hooked on it. Alright, so you're weak to fire, I'm thinking. Let's see. I'm not really... I wouldn't say weak. Unless... straight up weaker to other things. Oh, come on. Yeah, I get feeling back in my hand. There we go. Yay, hand feeling. I don't know why my arm was falling asleep. Oh, I'm gonna try Cyclone. Actually, I'll try this first. I think this might actually just be a really annoying boss fight. This may prove difficult. I might have just figured it out. Damn it. Yeah. Good things. Yeah, Breaking Bad is awesome. Yeah, it seemed pretty good from what I saw, but it is awesome. I wish instead of a Saul spin-off, they should have done a Jesse spin-off. Yeah, after everything had happened. Would have made a great story. I can't remember who Saul was, but I remember Jesse. And it seemed like, I don't know what happened in it, but he seemed like the type of guy you'd make a spin-off of. So is that... Yep, are we fighting some newbies now? Oh, some Proto-Man looking guy. I couldn't even begin to guess what this is saying. That's a question. Clock men? Men? Two of them. What do you think this is? Oh, Saul was the lawyer. Hey, thanks, Vile. Yeah, beat that super boss. Yeah, it was close. Saul, good, man. Okay, I can kill myself with that? That's good to know. I need to stop doing that. I'll take some screws anyways. Alright, so be careful about I can't hit them? Oh, I have to hit their face in. Not the camera, but me. Me as base. Me role-playing as base. Damn it. Right. Springs, you probably need Mega Man. Or that's probably more essential for Mega Man, those springs. Take this so slowly. Is that one of the many clockmen? No, you're like Bulldozer Man or something. Ah, you bastard. I'm starting at the beginning again. I guess that was probably the halfway point, fighting that guy. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Here we are, playing Mega Man and Bass 2 on the Wonderswan. So far, not as bad as I thought it would be, but that could change in a heartbeat. Yeah, Frank got that strike. Yeah, so you can find him at Dragon TV now. I think I subscribed through my phone. I haven't confirmed it through my YouTube account. I'm pretty certain. Still can't get over that. You streamed a movie and... streamed a 90-year-old movie and the 90-year-old music in the 90-year-old movie get you a copyright strike. However that makes sense. Movie's in the public domain, but the music isn't. But no, I'm not a lawyer, so... Yeah, Wonderswan. Japanese exclusive. It wasn't so much to forget to change the color, it was more... I changed the color to this, and I've been doing well, so... I'm blaming it on the color. Or attributing it to the color. It's not really a blame, I guess. Well, what good's the halfway point gonna do if, have no lives? Maybe we'll get one. Well, I can't go here, so... Sorry. There must be some disappearing blocks here. Don't be like that. Oh. Obviously. Obviously it's like a gravity reversal area. Oh, there was arrows there. That I just saw. That's weird. It doesn't actually reverse the controls, they're the same. Yeah, it's ironic a silent movie music got him popped with the copyright strike. Yeah, it's like they're setting people up for copyright strike. What's the Wonder... Oh, the Wonderswan is a Japanese-only handheld. Yeah, this emulator comes with, you know, different colors. There's good old black and white. Which is actually kind of hard on my head. So I'm gonna change it. Stage select, because I might want things. We can also do green. Can't even really afford any of this. I mean, I can get one of those. I don't know what it does. I'm changing it back to brown. It gives me the least headache. There we go. Clock men. Like, I know Gemini Man is too, but I think this is the first men we fight. Advertised as such. I don't know if that replenishes, so let's be careful about it. Yeah, Slimer, jeez. slimy colors. Easier on my head now, though. Is this a poor man's Game Boy? I'm inclined to believe so. But also every so often, like there was one level where it made me like turn the system sideways basically, so it was more like an up-down scrolling thing. It was kind of jarring. And you need to set different controls for it, but I didn't realize that at the time. And I'm sure we're gonna have to do that again at some point, we just haven't hit the mark yet. Just takes a second, I guess. Couldn't have come at a better time. Hey, the Discipline, how you doing? Bear with me one moment. I haven't actually owned a face again. Damn it. Showing a face again. Is this legit or is it another fan made? This is legit for the Wonderswan, only released in Japan in about 99. Yeah, they could have made it color. I think there was a Wonderswan color, but I don't think this came out for it. Yeah, lazy and rushed. Rockman EXE looks like it takes place in the Battle Network universe. It plays like a classic Mega Man game. Oh, Rockman EXE Wonderswan, you're saying? Maybe that's something else I should look into. In which case, now that I have this beast. Yeah, it should have been on SNES, not this system. Or like PS1 at the very least. Can't get your spoils, so. So why bother? It's so weird that doesn't reverse the controls. Damn it, I thought I'd had enough invincibility frames. Yeah, oh, this is Japanese. It's not translated one bit. I don't understand how they could make those systems at the time, but couldn't make a handheld in color. Couldn't tell you. They just didn't want to, I guess. Yeah, that was a better idea. Didn't want to risk those spikes. It seemed like a bit of a tricky jump. I want to get that, but I'm probably going to die in the process. Yep. Good thing I did that. That attack's kinda BS though. Game Boy Color is pretty much the same as the original, but with color though, right? As far as I know. I don't know if it's like had more power to it or anything. Oh yeah, the Game Gear. I never really used the Game Gear other than the odd like video game gambler video I made. Oh okay, had better graphics than the anyway. Never had a Game Boy Color. I had a Game Boy, little Super Game Boy. I thought I was gonna get spiked on. I thought I was gonna fall too for some reason. Okay, let's not... Well, I can't worry about that health. That life anyways. Can't be much left to this level. Tails... what? Tails series was good in the Game Gear, but not much about it. Oh, like, Sonic's Tails. I was thinking, like, Tales of Symphonia Tales. I was like, what? Didn't know that was released for it, but I get you now. I'm going to save it. So I don't want to do this a bunch. Although I probably won't have to because Cyclone is OP. See how ridiculous this attack is? Puts Metal Blade to shame. With just sheer wreckage power. Good. Clock, cleaner, time bomb. Alright. Should purchase more lives. They're really expensive though. They're 200 apiece. I'd be better off buying other stuff. Otherwise I would. Although I could afford one now anyways. Is that like a force field of some sort that keeps me from getting that life? Oh, there's, it's not normally an instant death, but I have an item that, or a weapon that, like, turns me into little, but if I don't rematerialize... Like, if I rematerialize in a wall at all, it's an instant death. I don't want these... I want the cat. I don't know what the cat does, but I want it. Let's get the cat. No, can't. Well, let's get Trouble then. Yeah, lives are just obnoxiously expensive. So. Because I think in regular Mega Man and base, they were rather affordable. Yeah, I love the Robot Master's defeated pick. Yeah, they're all like, ugh, got my ass beat. What do we have here, Harpoon Man? Compass Man? Alright. You're going south. Well, I see no other way. How about I just do this? There, now he's not a problem. Don't have to murder everything along the way. Oh, you're like the Dark Man dude or whatever. Except for whatever this Insta-Crush thing is. I'm gonna Cyclone some more, because I won't have to deal with you. Oh, well, never mind. I love how useless that is. It's the best. I guess maybe I just have to angle it better. Ah, Pirates Man theme. Yeah, I don't know why both Mega Man bases heads are for sale. Wanted the... well, I guess I didn't really need the... save point, because I had no lives. Let's see why they can't take the robots from the Game Boy games and port them to today's systems. Give people more games to play. Yeah, that they haven't actually ported the Game Boy games by now is mind-boggling to me. People would buy them, no question. Oh, come on. Damn it. How about we do this? And this. Cool. Health. Here's the boss. I might be able to cheese fry him. I might give it a go. Fry him and batter him and fry him as cheese. I mean, we're gonna need that thing above you to friendly fire. No, I guess we're good. Have you seen a good spot to grind for screws yet? Nothing like the original. Game Boy Color version of Mega Man 5. Or Mega Man V. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm really unfocused, I guess you could say, when it comes to whatever Mega Man games I play. It's weird. Pardon me? Maybe I have to hit, you know, this part of him. The Cyclone. I can't tell yet. No, he's just actually not invincible to that. So at least find out what he's weak to. Unless I'm just cycloning incorrectly. Well, it seems to be doing its job, but... Oh, there we go. Or... I just need to do this. Might be better off just starting over, but I'm gonna try this a couple times. I'll try not to be too obsessive about this. Oh, come on. That really annoys me. Stop it, Speedy. Come on. Good boy. Stop it. Come on. Come on, dude. Sitting here minding my own business. What weak is supposed to be? I thought Cyclo. You just have to be kind of particular with the angle of it, I guess. Let's just start from the top. That'll be more trouble than it's worth. What's with those walking bells? I don't know why there has to be something, you know, with them. Seems like a modified me tool of some sort. Light stuff recover after death? Yes, it does. Maybe I should cyclone him then. Hypothetically. Oh my god. Okay, that worked for whatever reason. Hey, Darth Saber, how you doing? Yeah, and there's a second Mega Man in base. Yeah, for the Wonderswan. So far I've been having less trouble with this one than the original. Although that could all change any minute. Oh. I could probably go down there. It looks like I might be able to, but... might also be certain death. No, you gotta be able to go down because... there's a ladder there. Yeah, that finishing blow was... yeah, interesting for sure. Yeah, Wonderswan sounds dirty. Maybe it is. Some sort of innuendo that I'm not privy to. Okay. That was better. Alright, Cyclone, let's try. Okay. Although now I'll do a save state. I'm having all kinds of random food cravings tonight. Now I want ketchup chips. Probably like 15 minutes ago I wanted Cheese Whiz. What the hell's going on? I actually have chips in my car. Maybe I should run out and get them. Not yet, but... now can I hurt you like that? Maybe I can't. Maybe I have to wait for you to separate. Gotta keep them separated. You know, and all that. It's gonna be a close one. I think we can do it though. Well, so much for that. Reload. Reload with my powers. Good thing I did that. Now I get to do the fight with the sensitive push dealio. Take your time. Yeah, ping-pong that thing. There we go. Whee! This makes me want to break my controller. There we go. Remember that little torso part? Yeah, it's definitely annoying and tedious, especially with that weapon. Now I can do this. Well, if it would... This would... I don't know, this worked earlier. Oh, you gotta go, like, right on top. Well, it's still doable. Seeing as it had 1 health left. Thanks, Vile. Because I would have been way too stubborn otherwise. There, now we're probably on to some fortress stages. Yeah, it's that guy. How are our funds? Not great. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, so far this one I'm not finding anywhere as aggravating as the first Mega Man in base. Maybe I'm just more accustomed to it now. Is that Quint? Interesting. I'd love to know what this is talking about then, because Mega Man legend has it that Quint is Mega Man. I think it might even outright tell you, but I haven't played them, so... I think they allude to it in Mega Man in base with the CDs. Arr, Shadow Man. This dude's pretty, pleasant. That's how you deal with that. Them apples. I see you up there. Although I'm not sure if I would've got hit by that regardless. It sounds like modified Sparkman music. That's sinking. Stop that. Fine then. All the screws I can get. And may as well get health too. Who am I that I'm turning down free health? How's Quint Mega Man? Yeah, it's just kind of a... You know, while he traveled through time or something. Yeah, Quint is Mega Man from 30 years in the future. Yeah, isn't it basically like some sort of like jackhammer pogo stick thing? And he's like a really lame boss. Which is a really sad fate if, you know, if that's what really happened to Mega Man. Wily just managed to capture him, like, forever from that. Okay, I'm gonna tinker around with that ability here in a second. Okay, you just hold it until you're ready to not hold it. Why did that kill me? How do you not get killed by that? Anyway. At least we got the free life, so... Even Steven. Hey, and another life. I guess it was worth it. The game's like, yeah, that was bullshit, so here you go. I just see it my way, the game. Call Quinn alternate universe Mega Man. Must be if he's gonna let lame-ass Wily catch him. After, you know, how many attempts? Stops him how many times? Nah, what the hell? Something kooky happened there. Close. We're gonna have treble too. Should maybe use them. This might be a good place to use them, actually. Yes. Well, it doesn't say if it ever runs out or anything. Can I go this way? No, I can't. Okay, it's just a limited time thing. Oh, I can. It's like a one-time thing? I think that was gonna be the case. Well, it got me through that part at least. It's hilariously annoyingly bad. My deepest sympathy, Harv. Thank you, the discipline. Much appreciated. That one hurt. Time travel story was made before X was ever created. Yeah, it was... yeah, a while ago. Hey, free men for days. These things are more sturdy than they look. I guess with the extra boosted power, they're not as bad. Big ol' screws. Hi. I don't have it. Oh yeah, I can double jump because I'm... oh, I have to hit him in his... In his button. In his head button. You're welcome to, succumb to my wrath. Thanks. There's a Udon comic story about the creation of Quint. Oh, and Mega Man having to battle him, is that right? The Deep Dark Origins. Yeah, you learn about video game heroes in comics. Yeah, where they don't feel the need to let you in on it in the games. Although it's incentive to buy the comics, I suppose. Come on, Nightman. Ah. Use a little bit of weapon energy. I wouldn't be mad about that. I'm gonna try one last thing with that thing that I don't like. But I won't actually, like, dissolve in there. No? Okay. I was thinking that it might work if I touched it with any of the four, but I don't understand. Because I'm not big enough to go in there. I don't get it. More scissors. Oh. So is this like a choice? I want to go up, then. If I have free will here. You ever manage to look up MMX Mega Missions on the wiki page? I didn't look at it on the wiki page. Was that the online one? I forget now. Oh, yeah, that was the card game, wasn't it? What was the deal with that? I think there was one day I started to look it up, then who the hell knows why I stopped. Is this the boss? I hope. It's not the boss. Well, I can go down, or I could go this way. What's the... Oh, well, I'm not going back, so... Do this, though, safely. Almost tempted to, but it was the time to sit down and read these days. I know. Yeah, I hear you there. I don't have a grand surplus of free time these days. Damn it. Stop it. Well, this might be a rough go. Well, this is Mega Man and bass music. I could try other abilities, I guess. Although it seems like Cyclone's what you want to be mostly concerned with. Well, that's okay. So much for that. Damn it. Yeah, probably weak to win. That's just it. You got a lot of fans that plays YouTube. Yeah, I would count that as legit busy. Yeah, it's pretty busy between this and, like... Now, I don't work a ton in my day job now, but... nonetheless. Yeah, just do that. Never stop. No, that's kind of a... Like, what am I supposed to just guess where it's... Seemingly. Maybe just hug the wall and cross my fingers. I don't know, it seems to be a good bet. I don't get why, like, half the time he's invincible, but maybe it's... I can only hit him, like, every other time. Maybe I just have to hit him X number of times, and then it... How dare you change up your attack pattern? Should have save stated it. But I didn't, so let's just do this again. Hey, Sarah Collins, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well myself, how are you? Why does every robot in this game hate air conditioning? That's a good question. This year, oh, when they re-released the card game, they made a new 4th chapter. Do you work construction, Harv? It's funny you say that. I don't work construction. Back when I used to wrestle, my wrestling character was a construction worker. So I'm not really a construction worker, I just play one on TV. Cyclone doesn't... No, I'm sure Cyclone did work, I just didn't have any... Like, I was all out of Cyclone power. Because when you go from level to level, it doesn't replenish your weapon energy, only when you die and have to continue. So this time around, it should be no big thing. Notice how his head was tilted one way, and the way he managed to hit him the opposite side like once. Oh, no, I didn't notice that. That must have been the problem, though. Ah, you son of a bitch. I know better. Did you wear a wife beater with a hard hat? No, for a while I wore, like, coveralls, and, I tied them around my waist, and, like, brought a toolbox down to the ring with me, but eventually I switched to, like a singlet and just, like, some painter's pants with a duct tape belt. That was my wrestling promoter. He's like, no, get rid of those coveralls. You need some painter's pants. I'm like, alright. They were like, so-and-so, lend them your pants. So they did, but they were like a fair bit, like their waist size was like a fair bit bigger, so I couldn't just stand there. You fucker, those things don't count towards invincibility frames. But anyways, my pants would have fell down, so I had to figure out something, so I just made a duct tape belt and it worked. I had to make a new one each show, but whatever. Start from the top. Wasn't in the Village People. No, I wasn't. Although I used to tag team with a character that was a Native American. And they called us the Village People. Sunny Warcloud. Get past all this crap. Good enough. Alright. Am I ever making these? I went to get more chicken nuggets today, and don't get me wrong, I did. But I also got some sirloin meatballs. I'm guessing it means like sirloin steak meatballs, so those should be good. I'm not putting any sauce on them, I'm just gonna eat them as is. Reminds me I need more. I started using some sriracha ketchup, because it was on sale, but I need to get more. I'm almost there. Do you have any lasting injuries from your wrestling days? As a matter of fact, yes. I am... A big reason why I stopped wrestling to begin with, I don't want to say it's the only reason, because, truth be told, my heart wasn't completely in it. But, I sprained my rib. The thing about that was, though, I went to Emerge twice, and they couldn't find anything wrong with me. So it didn't get treated till, I don't know, a year to 2 years later. So by the time I did anything to it, it's just never really been the same. There's been periods where it's been relatively pain-free, but then I'll like twist weird and throw my back out or something stupid. It's annoying, but yeah, that's kind of the only lasting wrestling injury I sustained. I tore a ligament in my wrist once, which really wasn't as bad. It was just more of an annoying injury. You know, wrestler complex, you work through it, but spraining your rib's a whole other ball game because it restricts your breathing, and I didn't know I had sleep apnea at the time, but I'm sure it didn't do my sleep apnea any favors. Maybe this will be faster. But yeah, after I dropped out of wrestling and everything, went back to working at the hospital, that was when I finally got medical coverage. So I went to see the chiropractor. That's when I finally found out my rib was sprained. Which I didn't even know you could sprain your rib. But it's technically a joint, so you can sprain it. Fusion joint. Did you still have your beard then? I actually had long hair at the time, but I would always grow out like 2-3 days worth of stubble if I knew I was wrestling. Although realistically, I should have been bearded for the character, rather than the long hair. But long hair is just a good wrestling look. Like, you start out the match, you got the ponytail, then halfway through the match your hair starts to all come out, someone punches you in the face, the hair goes flying. But I feel like I would actually make a better Hardware Harv nowadays, because I feel like Hardware Harv should at least be 30, if not like 40. That's just how I feel about it. Yeah, nuggets. I've had like, I'm on my 4th box of chicken nuggets in like about a week or 2. Jim Sterling does pretty good content, aside from complaining. I've heard the name Jim Sterling a bunch of times, but I've never actually watched him. Yeah, you got through it not too bad then, as far as injury. Well, yeah, it's like I didn't break my neck or anything. Like, I can still, like, I'm not in disability or anything like that, thankfully. So, but it really hurt for a long time. But once I saw the chiropractor, that helped. Maybe not in the greatest way, because it alleviated pressure on my rib, but now I can crack my chest. But sometime after that, I then went to physio, which really helped. Now I get massage pretty much every year. Which I need to get back on that, because my medical coverage pays for 80% of it, and it pays up to like $500 worth of massage. So, may as well use it, it's in my medical coverage. I'm paying for it, so. Let's go up the ladder this time. But yeah, outside of that, and you know, you just have the odd aches and pains wrestling. You know, a bloody nose here. Like, I've never broken anything. But no, it's all it takes. You just land funny once, and although the length of time it took to correct it, I don't think did me any favors. Ah, the discipline. Well, it's about time I step out now. It's been fun as usual, buddy. Check it. Yeah, take care of the discipline. Thanks for stopping in once again. I'll see you around. Oh yeah, chicken nuggets are great. Just glad you didn't receive severe injuries that last for the rest of your life. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't consider it like a severe injury, per se. It's more or less like, so long as I don't wrestle, I will be fine. And it's manageable. Although, if I didn't have medical coverage, it would be a lot worse. Would have been a tad pricey to fix it. Worth it, though. Those aren't as scary as they look. Yeah, another time to this day, I still don't know what I actually did to my hip. I don't know if I dislocated my hip. I couldn't have. I'd still be messed up from that if I dislocated my hip and it never fixed, but I might have tore a ligament in my hip or something. Because, what happened was, I was wrestling a fella. You know, we went through the whole match, no problem. Then, but when we were finishing the match, what I did was, my opponent was on the apron, which is outside, like, for those of you who don't know what I mean by the apron is, like where the ropes are, there's like this small side on the outside of the ring you can stand on. That's the ring apron. He was standing on the apron, I suplexed him inside, but like, he had a bodyguard, he was a 300-pound fella, and he was like holding my legs down, and I figured, you know, I want to try to be fighting to get out, so I kicked my legs pretty much, like, for all they're worth. But I did something to my hip on the right side, and I was messed up from that for probably about a year. But when I went to see the doctor, they just wouldn't, like, look at it. They just told me I had bursitis, and gave me, anti-inflammatories. It's like, thanks for listening. But at least it eventually healed. But like, I was the damnedest time sleeping, because I sleep on that side. Like, I could still wrestle and stuff, it was just not pleasant. Because when you're in wrestler mode, you just kind of work through injuries. It's not the smartest thing, I gotta say, but it's just one of those things. Alright. God damn it. Yeah. Jim Sterling from the Jimquisition does wrestling on the side. Oh, does he really? On the side is a purple glittered face wrestler called Stardust? You mean, like, Stardust? Really? Because that was like Cody's old gimmick, Cody Rhodes' old gimmick, Stardust. Yeah. Yeah, the hardest part of the ring is the apron, 100% true. Yeah, they don't just say, for those that don't know, they do say that on the shows, but they aren't just saying it to say it, it's true. The ring apron is the hardest place, and if you're gonna do anything, anything on the ring apron, you gotta be careful. Because it's pretty much just like metal beam, pretty much. Okay, maybe he has to be kinda looking at me. No? I don't know, then. Maybe I just need to hit him sooner. I don't want to waste all this now. Damn it. Get past it. Alright. There we go again. Damn it. Yeah, unless you got the strap around the push of your life. Yeah. Yeah, it has a steel support frame, exactly. I should unblock an achievement for that. A Wonderswan achievement. No, Quint. Or whoever it is, our Shadow, or whatever it said. It's like bloody robot. What's this all about? Well, I mean, you don't want to get hit with the steel post either. If you're a little too snug with the post, let me tell you, not a fun time. I'm just kind of speeding through these. Maybe I should be kind of slow with it, in case, you know, someone who knows Japanese can read it and wants to read it, like, after the fact. I do recognize some of the symbols, though. I forget exactly what they mean, but... I think we just saw a death in the Mega Mans. Any cage matches, however? I was never in a cage match. There were cage matches around when I was wrestling. Like, locally, I mean. But I was never in one. Like, I had a couple of hardcore matches. Well, a Hardware Heaven match. And no DQ matches. But, and I was in, you know, a couple of Rumbles, a couple of Battle Royals. But no cage matches. Although, looking back at it all, growing up, the only thing I ever really wanted to do... Because growing up, I honestly didn't, like, want to be a wrestler, per se. But I always thought it would be cool to be in a Royal Rumble. And then the opportunity just kind of presented itself to wrestle, so I'm like, well, let's do it. I'm still young, so try it. And I got to be in some, so... I guess that's kind of like a childhood dream fulfilled in that sense. But it's like... Once you're in there, you can't do some of the stuff that... Well, you could, but... I wasn't really in a position to. Because it always annoys me when they're like, okay, both feet have to hit the floor. It's like, okay. So, like, anytime I ever got eliminated, I would make a point to land on the ground, have one foot on the ground, but, like, one foot would be up for a few seconds, then I would just kind of, like, hit the ground. As I think about it, I'm like, I would just get up and hop back in the ring, if it was me, but... Low man on totem pole. I did love doing, like, the Shawn Michaels style, like, slow, like, someone clotheslines me over the top rope or whatever. But, like, I go to reach for the ropes, but I don't quite grab them and I fall off. And just try to look extra disappointed so people are like, did he screw up? Was he not supposed to fall out there? It's like, haha, yes I was. You don't know that. Until now, unless I'm making it up. Just no kayfabe. I guess this ending is for both Mega Man and Base. Like this is the ending? Oh. That's not Dr. Wily. Color me blue. Color me balls blue right now. How bad was it to go over the top rope and hit the floor? Awful if you did it wrong. But they train you how to, like, take a clothesline over the top rope. It's kind of disorienting since you are, like spinning and stuff. But there's, like, a certain way of doing it so you don't hurt yourself so bad. Like, if you do it right, it's not awful. But if you do it wrong, you really hurt yourself. Yeah, that ending was awful. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a cutscene too, yeah. Congratulations, Harv, you won. Oh, thanks. Well, okay. I thought that was going to be, like, way harder. Now, with Mega Man, it would have been a bit harder. That wasn't too bad. I don't really feel like playing through with Mega Man again, though. Like, it's kind of... I think we kind of seen all we needed to see here. Just a little Mega Man romp. Same as a front bump. Not really. It's more... Because you kind of try to, like, have your feet hit the ground first. Because it's not like a bump where you want to, like... Well, you do want to land flat on your back, but it's more about... Like, you kind of want to absorb it on your feet before you, like, hit the mat. Front bump. Front bumps are my specialty. Because, like... Because I have the short Achilles tendons, I could do front bumps really well. So I tend to do arm drags and take arm drags and hip tosses and stuff, because I could get good height. Persona 5. Yeah, I might play a bit of Persona 5 here. It's still pretty early. I don't know how long I'll play it, but yeah, I think I might play it for a few hours here. So I'm still feeling kind of energetic, so I may as well put it to good use. Alright, we got some requests here. Yeah, congratulations, I guess. Yeah, like, it wasn't the worst game ever, it just wasn't what I was expecting, I guess. Maybe I just kind of lucked out with Aircon Man. Because once I had Cyclone, it all just kind of clicked into place. So yeah, that was that. We did it, so... Alright, so just so you guys know... Yeah, I think I am going to do some Persona 5 now, so... So if you guys want to bear with me in the chat, you guys can keep chatting if you want, and I'll get Persona 5 set up. I'm also gonna get some meatballs in the oven. Did you ever have a concussion? I actually never had a concussion. Although, yeah, they were kind of common. That was one thing too, like if you fell out of the ring incorrectly, it's easy to conk your head. But you know, accidents happen. Probably why they never released it to other consoles. Yeah, I totally get that. So, alright, I am going to... So just bear with me right now. I'm going to end this episode of Mega Man and Base 2. But give me a few minutes, and then I'll be back up for some more Persona 5 here for... I don't know how long I'll play it. I don't really plan on... I don't know. We'll see. I'll play it till I don't want to anymore. So how about that? So anyways, if you want to stick around for some Persona 5, give me, you know, a few minutes. I'll be right back. If not, take care, don't forget the lard, and I'll catch you later. Much obliged. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.